Alright guys, welcome to the video. I've unboxed this new Vostok watch that I've purchased, and it's feeling pretty nice. Now this exact watch is the Vostok Amphibia SE650-521S, and this sells for a little more than the other Vostok that I purchased. This one was about $140, but the quality difference is definitely there. Now I did purchase this watch from Meronome.com. It came in about, I'd say 3 weeks. And it came very nicely packaged, protected, and nothing was damaged, and everything was pretty smooth. So definitely a good place to buy the Vostoks, as this is my second time purchasing a Vostok from them. Now these watches come from Russia, and you can also buy them on eBay, and I'm not sure if there are any USA sellers, but pretty much when I get one I have to get it from Russia. Now this watch is using an automatic movement, as you see. Now the weird thing about this watch, and one of the main reasons why I picked this one, is because you have the seconds dial at the 10 o'clock, which is very nice. It has that kind of paddle, and it's a pretty smooth sweep on the sub-dial here for the seconds. It's just something different, you know? Something that you don't see on a everyday automatic timepiece. Now this watch is beating at 19,000 vibrations per hour. We have about 32 joules in this in-house Vostok movement. It has a shock resistance balance, a power reserve of about 31 hours, which is semi-decent, not the best, but it is a $140 watch. Now we have a complete brushed case with the polished bezel, which is bi-directional. It is a GMT watch. And the bezel is friction based, just as my other Vostok Amphibia. It does come on a silicone rubber bracelet, which is actually pretty nice, and I was pretty surprised by the quality of this bracelet. I was expecting the strap not to be that good. But it's actually really comfortable, and I don't think I'm going to change it out. Also, we do have a nice little buckle here, signed B for Vostok, or Vostok. It is completely polished, and it's pretty sturdy. It's pretty well made. So I was pretty surprised by that. It is kind of a rally style strap. Something you would see on some Breitlings, the older Tag Heuers. I believe Tag Heuer did these straps in leather a while ago. And you can find these kind of straps on the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage, I believe. Or on even some of their other models, I'm not exactly sure. But it's definitely that kind of style. Now getting back to the watch, we do have a fully automatic movement, which is you can also hand wind the movement if you want to give it power. We do have a 12 and a 6, which are completely luminous. It looks very nice. I'm going to show you a Loom Shot towards the end of the video. Basically all the markers light up, even the little seconds track lights up over here. And of course the hour hand lights up, and so does the minutes hand. There is no loom on the pip over here like the Rolex or anything like that. It's just pretty standard. Now also what's really nice is this striking blue dial. It really pops in the sun. And it's something that really looks nice. You know, this watch kind of looks like a more expensive watch. It looks like something that would cost upwards of $1,000. But it only costs $140. And this quality on this piece is really well built. I was really surprised. You know, it's about a 41mm case, I believe. But it kind of wears like a 42. Because of this weird case shape. As you see, the lugs kind of, they kind of come inwards on the sides. Then it's flat where the crown is, and then it comes inwards again. And it fits very nice on the wrist. It's kind of like a cushion kind of case. Somewhat like that. Now it's completely brushed on both sides and the top of the case, as you see. We also do have a B signed on the crown, which is a nice touch. Always nice to see them putting some extra work in there. Now the crown is screwed down for that 200 meters of water resistance, which is pretty good. We do have the Vostok logo at the 3 o'clock position, very nice font. As you can see, we do have the GMT hand here. Pretty standard GMT hand. Now also what's really cool about this watch is the hour and minutes hands are kind of like paddle shaped. I think it's pretty vintage retro looking, and it's kind of cool. Also on the seconds track we do have that little paddle going around, if you can see that. As I was saying, the action of the piece is pretty much like any other Vostok. You unscrew the crown. It's kind of wiggly, but it's not as wiggly as my other one. It's a little improved on this piece. And then you can manually wind it. If you can hear that. And you pull it all the way out, and then you can change the time. Now, one thing I don't like about this piece is that it does not have hacking. And I believe some of the Vostok Europe models have hacking. I'm not sure if any of the Vostok Amphibian standard lines do have the hacking feature. But you know, it's not that big of a deal. And you basically screw it back in, it threads in very nicely, and you're good to go. So all in all, there's really not many bad things so far to say about this piece. It's pretty striking with its nice blue dial, and it's a pretty solid watch. I mean, it feels like it's worth a lot more than it actually costs. The finishing is pretty on point, if you can see. It's definitely really nice, the finishing. The brushing is very nicely done. Now the last part I want to get to is something really cool and something you don't see, which is actually the case back. There's a pretty cool kind of little astronaut Russian guy on the case back. It's very nicely done. I think that's just really cool. And that's something that also was another reason why I purchased this one. I really like this little astronaut Russian astronaut. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And the case back on this one feels a lot thicker and solid than the one on my other Vostok Amphibia that only costs about $75, I believe. This piece definitely is more quality than the other one. You can feel the difference. It is about twice the money though. Now I'm not 100% sure what this actually says, but if you are Russian and you do speak Russian, and if you're watching this, you can leave it in the comment section below. But anyway, that's just a nice little touch that Vostok did. They did go the extra mile on this piece. Anyway, I'm going to get you a Loom Shot and throw it on my wrist. Right now we're going to do the Loom Shot right now. Here we go with the Loom Shot. It's not that dark in here, but you can see what I'm saying. The 12, the 6 lights up, all the hour and minutes hand light up, the GMT hand lights up, and the little seconds track hand also lights up. Now here we go with the piece on my 6.5-inch wrist. It kind of just fits my wrist. And it definitely really pops on the wrist. As you can see, that blue and white contrast definitely looks great. The nice B on the buckle. Definitely a pretty classy, sporty watch here. And if you guys are interested in picking one of these up, you can definitely head over to meronome.com. They have a whole new variety of Vostoks. Vostok produced some newer models, I believe last year and this year, and they're really stunning. You'd be pretty surprised. So I'll leave the link in the description for Meronome if you're interested. You can definitely trust them. I was a little weary at first last year when I first ordered mine, but after using them a couple times, I can say I do trust them. And that's pretty much going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I do have a few more watches coming in this week. There's going to be more watch reviews this week, so definitely hit that subscribe button. Share this video with your friends. Like the video if you like this video. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.